This would be Italy turn 8. Paul wanted to see the end of this, and it's going to be short and disastrous, because a lot of what Italy would have done depended on Germany having money to spend on air and naval bases, and of course they had nothing to spend. Italy has 21 to spend, but I'm not even going to do that because I don't think it's going to affect anything. So here's what we'll do. And like I said, I don't think this is going to work, but you might as well do it. So the one guy in Ukraine, go into Western Ukraine, and then these 3 fighters would come in there too. And this tactical bomber, which is Italian, leaving from an air base, he could go 1 into C-Zone 100, 2 into Ukraine, 3 into Western Ukraine, and he would have 2 left. So I can mark that. He would have 2 left, and the other fighters have 3 left. And I think even with that, that'll still probably end up being a disaster. The other thing that Italy can do is they can take this transport, load it up with artillery and an infantry, and go 1, 2, and drop off here into Cairo. And this air transport leaving from southern Italy can also go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it would have 3 left because it's leaving from an air base. Not that it's going to survive. Anyway, it'd be the first casualty that I'd take. And this is very long odds as well. So what I would have there is 3 infantry and an artillery that I can bring into Egypt. This one here, I would have loved to have bring him in, but he doesn't have the range to get there and still have a place to land. And it also would have depended on this transport having a naval base to have enough range to be able to go somewhere and do something. He just doesn't have enough to do anything. So anyway, might as well roll these out just for fun. Let's start with the Egypt here, might as well. So what I have here is 2 2s and 2 1s. And defending, what the Allies have is 1 2 for the artillery, 1 3 for the tank, another 3 for the tactical bomber, and then 3 4s for the fighters. So this should be a disaster, but we roll it out for fun. So there's 2 hits, and I think what you'd probably take as the Allies is you'd probably take the 2 ground units there. And then the Allies defense roll, there's 2 hits. That's actually pretty good for me. So what I'd do is I would take the first casualty I'd take on my air transport. The second one I'd take as one of my infantry. So what that would leave me with is it would leave me with 2 1s and a 2. Okay. And there's nothing. Okay. And then on the defense, there's still the 3 fighters at 4. There's the tactical bomber, that's the blue 3. And that would actually be it. So it'd be those 4. And there are 2 hits. So what that's going to take out is the other 2 infantry. And so all Italy's left with now is 1 at 2. And they got a hit. Okay. And then here's the Allies. They got him. So he's gone. We'd take out one of these. Not that probably doesn't matter too much which one. Take one of the planes there. So that failed, but it was fun. Fun to roll it out and see what would happen. This one up here, so this is, what we've got here is 1 at 1 and 3 3s on the attacking side. Oh, there's also another. Let's see. And what I would do is I'd take the tactical bomber combined arms, make it a 4. So I've got 1 1, 3 3s, and a 4. And there's 1 2 3 4 5. There's 7 Allied infantry there in Western Ukraine. So there's 2 hits. Okay. So if we were to take the 2 Americans, and then we have to roll for defense, we'd have to roll 7 at 2. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 at 2. And look at that. 1 2 3 4 5 hits. And that's everything. That's everything that Italy had. 1 2 3 4 5. So that ends it. And there's still 5 Soviet infantry there in Western Ukraine. The only other thing that, non-combat movements, well, maybe Italy would unload that guy there, not that it's going to matter. What they can do with this air transport, they can load it up and take it 1 2 3 4 5 6, land it into Germany, and drop 2 additional guys there in Germany. That's what they can do. Because we still have Anzac and Canada and France that would go. So I think that's basically it, guys. Could do a super quick recap. I don't know that it even matters. Gibraltar, there's an infantry and an Italian tank. Germany proper. Actually, one other little thing I could do is I could rail this guy from northern Italy up into Germany as well. So, recap, there would be a guy and a tank in Gibraltar. There would be 3 Italian infantry and air transport in Germany. There's also a German infantry there hiding, and 2 German tanks. In Ukraine, there is an infantry and an anti-aircraft gun. I just pulled the infantry off the German transport. I can unload him on this turn. He would have had something more interesting to do, but all of our plans went down the drain. There's also, of course, Italian transport in 99 and an Italian transport in 98. And I think that's everything that Italy has. So that's the end for Italy. Thanks, guys, for watching. And again, like I said before, I mean, even being on the losing end of this game, this has been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed the chance to play with Warpig and Hot Desert Runner playing the Allies, and Jason from Toronto and I playing the Axis. This has been great. I've really enjoyed the chance to play this YouTube game with you guys. So thank you.